After several weeks of speculation about his health, His Majesty the King was recently assessed by his medical team. The announcement began. Although some health issues have been identified, the King remains committed to fulfilling his duties as sovereign. We ask for respect for his privacy and understanding. While His Majesty continues to work closely with his doctors, the statement neither confirmed nor denied certain rumors circulating in the media. However, sources within the palace suggested that Charles was suffering from fatigue and other symptoms warranting further examination. News of the royal announcement spread quickly, dominating headlines and sparking intense discussion on social media. Hashtags like King Charles and Royal Family Update began trending within hours. Supporters and critics of the monarchy alike began to express their support for the announcement. As the royal family braces for an uncertain future, Queen Camilla's decision to reveal the truth reflects a shift toward unity and preparedness during a time of crisis. Long considered the other woman in the disastrous marriage between Prince Charles and Princess Diana, Camilla endured fierce public criticism for years after her marriage to Charles in 2005. She was given the title of Duchess of Cornwall, but not Princess Diana, so as not to encroach on Diana's sacred legacy. It was only in 2022 that Queen Elizabeth I publicly expressed her wish for Camilla to become queen consort when Charles appeared on the throne. A statement of major symbolic significance within the monarchy upon Charles III's accession to the throne. Camilla was officially titled Queen Camilla, without further extenuating mention, a recognition that was intended to symbolize equal status with the king. However, this role was never fully accepted by all, and her authority remains contested. Today, the recent separation between Charles and Camilla could plunge the monarchy into a new crisis. This sudden about-turn by Charles constitutes an unexpected move. Although Camilla has worked hard to establish herself as a central figure in the institution, she now appears to be at risk of losing this hard-won influence. With the king's cancer diagnosis, the royal family will need to determine how to proceed, especially as there is only a small pool of royal family members who can help shoulder the load. The idea of succession has always been a delicate one, with the crown passing from one monarch to the next in a well-established order. However, as King Charles's health continues to decline, the question of who will succeed him becomes a matter of intense scrutiny. Prince William, the eldest son of King Charles, and the Duke of Cambridge is the natural heir to the throne. Reacting to this update, messages of support poured in from around the world. Well-wishers came not only from the United Kingdom, but also from countries such as Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. We wish His Majesty a speedy recovery and much strength during this difficult time, read a widely shared message. However, the announcement also drew criticism. Some considered the statement too vague. Some felt that given the king's public role and status as head of state, the monarchy should be more transparent. Others defended the royal family's right to privacy, emphasizing the need to show empathy and compassion. King Charles's health raises crucial questions about the future of the British monarchy. Should his condition worsen or require prolonged treatment, this could lead to a significant reorganization of the division of royal duties between the royals' current senior family members. King Charles is being encouraged to scale back his less stimulating royal responsibilities following a recent health setback linked to his cancer treatment. However, King Charles has returned to work at Windsor Castle on April 1st after visiting hospital last Thursday due to side effects of his cancer treatment. Queen Camilla has expressed concerns about his well-being and asked her husband to slow down. Royal expert Ingrid Seward suggests that the king should consider delegating certain duties to ease his workload. He's been conditioned to work, but extreme fatigue from treatment makes some roles more challenging. She proposed that other senior royals, such as Princess Anne and Prince Edward, could take over investiture ceremonies. For the unversed, the palace has downplayed the recent health scare, calling it a minor bump in the road. The prince and Princess of Wales have 3 children, positive recovery but their eldest Prince George has been particularly set up for success, based on his name alone. With the eyes of the world watching and waiting for them to reveal their eldest child and future king's name, the pressure for Catherine and William to choose the perfect moniker was stronger than ever. When their son was born on 22nd July 2013, the royal couple revealed they had chosen George Alexander Louis, a name that sees him more likely to become a billionaire than his younger siblings Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis. Prince George has made a few public appearances since he was born. Onlookers have witnessed very protective behavior towards his siblings on those occasions, providing some insight into the character of the future king. An insider previously claimed the prince is also very keen to help his mum with jobs around the house. He's very protective of his younger siblings and goes out of his way to help his mother with the household chores, especially when it earns him extra time on electronics. The anonymous source described George as well-grounded and very sociable, bonding with Dad, Prince William, over their shared passions. During the trooping, while it would be ridiculous to expect him to smile and to really give us practiced adult game face, still, he looked, quite simply, unhappy. Charlotte and Louis, for their parts, didn't exactly appear overjoyed, but the day must surely have meant something entirely different to them. For George isn't just some outing that his parents had decreed that he and his brother and sister must attend, but a glimpse into what lies ahead. This particular aspect of royalty is one that I find troubling. Sure, he will one day inherit palaces, several $billion, and the seabed rights of the entire UK, but choice? He has none. George's wish to protect his siblings was on show when younger brother Prince Louis embarked on his first outing with the royal family for the Windsor's annual Christmas Day church service at Sandringham. George acted like a protector to Louis, using poignant signals such as touch, chat, and bending rituals to keep an eye on his younger brother. The source suggested George used the same gestures towards Louis as William used towards him, in an echo of the supportive behavior shared between the Prince of Wales and Prince Harry when they were children. He's definitely a daddy's boy. It's not just their physical resemblance. They've got a ton of the same interests and hobbies in common. George is said to already be taking his future role seriously and is beginning to appear with his family more often, though William and Catherine are believed to want to ensure the future king enjoys as normal a childhood as possible. The young royal made royal history at King Charles's and Queen Camilla's coronations, acting as a page of honor for his grandfather in a first for an heir to the throne. When the Prince of Wales made a solo trip to a farm in Pensford, England, on March 26, 2025. There, he met stars of the popular UK reality series, Clarkson's Farm, to raise mental health awareness among farmers. Although the father of three went to the farm alone, he did pass along a message from George. Speaking to farmer Caleb Cooper, who also stars on Clarkson's Farm, William revealed that George wanted Cooper to stop wearing. "You've got George watching now," William told Cooper. I said to him, "What shall I say if I meet Caleb?" George's answer? "Tell Caleb to mind his language." So Cooper's potty mouth may not be a thing of the past, but nevertheless he's happy to be bringing audiences, including George and the British royals, together in front of the TV. This is far from the first time. The Wales kids have been the source of some giggle-inducing comments. Over the years, George, Charlotte, and Louis have delivered some zingers. During the annual celebration, Charlotte told off her younger brother for wiggling. "You have to stop doing that. Watch the parade. Do as you're told," Charlotte said to Louis in 2024. Per a lip reader. His response? Nope. Louis, ever the jokester, also once dissed maternal grandmother, Carol Middleton, during a family vacation to the island of Mustique. The soon-to-be 7-year-old was overheard on the beach refusing to get out of the water, telling Carol, "Go away, you're old. Go away."